Hello, my name is Jordan. I'm from the PO Gamer YouTube channel. Today, going over another Fright Fridays video. And today, I'm talking about a video game that either you completely didn't hear about, or you completely love. I've not really met many people that doesn't like this game, and that is Blood Omen: Legacy of Cain. This is a very good vampire game. I actually remember my brother got this game while I was visiting a girl I was dating. So I was in high school during spring break. Our families knew each other and everything, and one of her aunts was coming down to visit her, so I went with her. So while I was gone, my brother got this game and played it. I believe he may have beat it or got very close to beating it before I got back. And first thing he did, he was like, "Here, play this game. Try it, see if you like it." Put it in, and I get kicked out of the bar, and all these people start attacking me. So I'm like, "Oh crap, kill!" And you slash. And you're so slow. It's like you stop and whew. And it's like I killed maybe 2 or 3 people. And my character died, and I was like, crap. And I hit reset. So, try it again. Alright, do it again. Die again. Crap, I don't want to die here. I hit reset a second time. So, start doing it and everything. And my brother is behind me. Basically, my room, you have a square. So I have a bed here, my entertainment center is here. So basically I have this gap, maybe 3 or 4 feet between my bed and entertainment center. So basically I was sitting on the floor, leaning back against my bed and playing the game. My brother is sitting behind me on the bed. He's laughing at me. And I'm sitting there thinking, this jerk is laughing at me because I can't get past this part. He's beat the game, so there's some kind of a trick to it. So, third time, start playing it, I die again. And I'm like, crap. And my brother's like, don't reset it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I watch, and I get stabbed to the heart, and I get turned to the vampire. And I'm like, oh, you're supposed to die there. I didn't know. So, you go through, and you start gaining power and everything. But it is so good. The voice acting is superb. I mean, just the different little nuances and things they throw into the game. It's so good. I mean, when you slash the sword and you slash 4 times, either says "Ve Victus" or he laughs, I think is the other thing he does. Now, don't get me wrong. After you play the game, you've gotten pretty far, hearing "Ve Victus" for the 4 billionth time, it kind of gets a little old, but it's not too bad. It's something you can't overlook. But I remember playing through and getting to the part where you travel back in time. You have to do things, and you go forward in time. And it talks about, I think it's Janos Aldrin, I think was the oldest known vampire. And there's 4 games in the series, maybe 5 games in the series now. Because there's this one. There's Blood Omen 2, which you play as Raziel. Then there's Blood Omen 3, which I think takes place between Blood Omen 1 and Blood Omen 2. And then is it Defiance? I can't remember. I've got all 4. I got all the games in the other room. But we're talking about this one first. It has at the end of the game, it does have the stereotypical good or bad ending. Which do you pick? And at the beginning of part 2, Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Blood Omen Blood Omen 2, yeah, it shows you which answer you picked. It's actually really cool. I liked it. That game has a completely different gameplay than this one. This one, it's great because as you're walking through a hallway, you can stop, there's people chained to the wall. You can stop and look at them and just go like that, and this stream of blood comes toward your mouth and you drink it. So if you've been in a battle and you've got these people and they go, they're doing this, and it's literally what they do. They're kind of like, you can drink their blood, or if you hit them one more time, they die. And the abilities are in the game, oh gosh, they're awesome. Like there's some, like you throw this like a heat-seeking, looks like a glowing fireball. Well, fireball would glow, but a weird ball of light hits them, and they blow up and turn into this puddle of like acid. So if another person walks through it, it damages them. And there's just so many different little weapons and things that you can get. There's this axe, and you can turn into a vampire. You are a vampire, never mind. You can turn into a werewolf, and bats, and mist, and it's just so good. The story from the pillars of blah blah blah, I can't remember. But yeah, it says it has 25 minutes of full motion animation, which 25 minutes to me, that's okay. I don't want to play a game like Xenogears, I believe, that you do like a small thing and then you have like a 45-minute cutscene. 45-minute cutscene? No. That's as far. I got about 10 minutes into the cutscene. I asked my brother how long it was. He told me about 45 minutes. I turned the game off and never played it again. 25 minutes for the entire game? That's more like it. But it does have, like it even says, it has hours of voiceover. The voiceover is great because you can still play the game as the voice is talking to you. Like there's these triangles in the game, like glowing red triangles, and if you walk over them, the narrator, the person that does the voice for Cain, which he's awesome, he kind of gives an idea, tells you about the story of the area and like what it is, and it's so good. And daily magic, spells, multiple weapons. I was trying to remember. Yeah, but basically, you have to. I'm trying to remember what the name of the is. It. I think it's called the Pillars of. Blah blah blah. There's supposed to be a map in here. Sorry, it's a maps and areas 17. Yeah. For maps and areas, that's what it is. It's just text. I thought it'd actually be a map of the area. It told me what the actual area's names were. But, it does kind of, well, save points, teleporters, bat beacons, villages, overlands, blah, 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 yeah. I was trying to find the actual... Welcome to Nosgoth. Yeah. But, very good game. And... the story, if you can really get into the story it pulls you in. I think there's a character, Nephroth? Can't remember his name. But basically you get his head, and he goes, poor, blah, blah. I knew him well. Well, not really. And everything has like a little, like every weapon, every item tells you about it. If you go up to it, I think if you press triangle on it, it tells you what about the item. It's like, blah, blah, blah. This is rumored to be like the heart of darkness. Rumored to be pulled from the chest of Janos. I can't remember his name now. Aldrin? Janos? Basically one of the oldest vampires. But you go through so many items, so many things. Like if you die, before you die, you can use the sanctuary spell, which takes you back to your sanctuary to where you can heal back up, but you're far away from where you were. So if you're there's one part, I think the hardest part of the game is when you get to the caves and you got to turn into your werewolf to jump between ledges. It's not platforming, like you can't fall off, but it's a maze. You got to go figure out your path to the proper place. Because when you go into a cave, you're not sure where you're going to come out. But I remember playing this game so much. I remember playing with my brother. That was a really high point for it. I believe this is my brother's case in his book. I don't know where his disc is. He accuses me of stealing it, but I didn't. He left it here. I tried to say, hey, I don't know where the disc is. But I actually found another copy of it, so I have my own copy. So I have an empty case, and I have mine. But he beat it before I did. And he was like, you can't play this until I'm done. Because he's got this weird thing about if I beat a game first, he doesn't want to play it. And I don't know why. Maybe he's afraid I'd tell him the ending or something. He is kind of weird about that, because if you say, oh, it's a good movie, he considers that a spoiler. But this game, highly recommended. You have, I mean, it's got your classic vampire stuff in it, but it also has these spells and has a lot of other creatures in it. And as vampires get older, they turn more into different creatures. Like you meet one vampire, which, is he on here anywhere? Yes, here he is. I'm not sure if you can see that. This is an older vampire you meet in the game, pretty early on, actually. And he helps you / hurts you / does different things. And sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. He's so old, he started to take on the features of a bat. And later on, like in part 2, you see Cain as he's a lot older. He's taken on the forms of one of the creatures. I'm not telling you what it is, because I think you should play the game. As most of the vampires, they age, their hands become like clawed, like they have like 3 fingers type things. If you look at that guy's picture, if you look at his hand, trying to see if it focuses. Yeah, you can see his hand here. Looks like it only has 3 fingers. That's because it's like this. They've grown together over these millennia. Cain's in this game, he looks human, just really pale, but he has 5 fingers. The sword that you see this guy has, when you use it, it uses your magic. You have a magic meter. You have different spells, and you have these special items that give you other things. You walk around. It's kind of like your typical other. I also got some stereotypical game mechanics. You walk up to a barrel, you smash the barrel, and you get an item from that. So that's kind of cheesy, but the story is so good. There's parts of it, it's like, oh, what do I like? Like if you turn into a werewolf in front of people, they start attacking you. Oh, like there's a ghost in it. Well, if you drink from a ghost, it fills your magic up. If you drink from a human, it fills your blood up. If you kill everybody in a building and come back later, they may be back alive. Well, they'll be back, but they'll be ghosts. They won't be alive anymore. So it's so many little nuances in the game like that. That's just like, holy cow, that's awesome. And there's some spells that basically completely destroy a character, like turns them to dust. Well, if you're about to die and you need to drink from somebody, you can't just go through blasting everybody. You kind of have to attack them so that you can drink their blood. So things like that add to it. So there's a lot of tension in the game. There's a lot of things in this game that you see in modern games. This really brought a lot into the genre. It's very unusual. Even on the back of the box, it says, so cool, you won't want to play it alone in the dark, from PSX magazine. I'd say that's stretching it a little bit, but it does have some creepy atmosphere in it. You find out things like your whole point of the game is you want revenge on the person that killed you. You kill that person pretty quickly in the game, and you find out, oh, this is not the end of your journey. So you go and you do all this other stuff, and yeah, Pillars of Nosgoth, that's the name of them. So like they're corrupted, and you're trying to uncorrupt them, and to do that, you basically got to kill the spirit or guardian or whatever of that pillar. And as you kill them, the pillar gets uncorrupted. But I've talked enough about this game. If you've played it, you probably really enjoyed it. If you haven't, highly recommend checking it out. It's on PSN. I'm not sure if it's on the PS4. I think it's one of those weird ones that I think it's only on the PS3. Like I have it on the PSN because I was going to play it on my Vita. Well, you can't transfer it to your Vita, but you can transfer it to your PSP, I think. It's just weird. I'm like, why can't I put this on my... I understand that's licensing issues and everything, but I wish I could put it on my Vita. But get this game, check it out. It's not really expensive, or last time I picked it up for about $5. But hope you enjoyed my video. And I'll be back next week with another Fright Night Fridays video, and until next time. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a like. If you'd like to see more from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I release at least 2 videos a week. Most of the time I release more. Leaving a comment actually helps me a lot. Helps me know what you'd like, dislike, or would like to see on my channel. So go ahead and leave me a comment. If you would like to get in touch with me, have any questions, anything like that, you can go ahead and email me at vmail@pogamer.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time.